you guys for all the support that you guys have been offering on the channel. If you guys didn't check out yesterday's upload where we done, I think it was I want to say 3 of the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered campaign, definitely go check that out. It's on the channel right now. But regardless of that, we're going to be doing something a little different here in today's video. It has been, I want to say, I know it's been at least 2 months, 3 months, maybe even 4 months, maybe even half a year since I've done anything on 2K22. So I decided to come back and, do some content because, as you guys know, we're entering the Western Conference Finals as well as the Eastern Conference Finals, and 4 teams left. I wanted to do something a little different here in today's video. So basically what I'm doing is I'm highlighting all the stars in this Final Four round, if you will. So that's why I titled it The Stars of the Final Four or something like that, right? I think we got 2 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. So if there is a person from any one of these 4 teams that y'all want to see me do that I haven't got the chance to go around yet, definitely drop it down in the comment section below. So in today's video, we're going to be doing Jayson Tatum. Tatum this season, or this playoffs, man, he's emerged as a star, like superstar. Not even close. Not even close. On the playoffs right now, he's averaging 27 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block per game. Jayson Tatum, he's one of the best up-and-coming, stars in the league as of right now. And, really phenomenal two-way player. He can score with the best of them. So, shout out to Jayson Tatum. But regardless of that, we're going to be recreating all these stars. So, enough talking. Let's get right into it. So, the pie chart that I went with the two-way pie chart because in my eyes, we got 3 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. In my eyes, Jayson Tatum is a two-way player, okay? He is able to knock down the three-point shot. He is able to defend the best player on every possession. He done it with Kevin Durant. He done it, against Giannis Antetokounmpo in the last round that they just got out of. So, yeah. So you want to choose that two-way pie chart. Half shooting, half defense. Now, for the physical profile, obviously, I always go with the first one, so that way you can max out your speed and acceleration. Plus, whenever you get the Gym Rat badge, I think it all goes up +8, +9 anyways, or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on 2K, so don't judge. Moving on. So you want to max out close shot, driving layup, driving dunk. Always do it all the time, right? You want to go 3-point, mid-range, free throw, right? You already have 15 badges with this guy, right? That is plenty for Jayson Tatum, right? Then you go with pass accuracy, ball handling. Then you want to go perimeter defense, lateral quickness, your steals. Always go for defensive rebounds because unless you're big, you're not really going to be going for offensive boards. Then you want to max out your block. Now, the build name that we're going to get at the end of this, to me, it sums up Jayson Tatum perfectly, okay? Without sacrificing what it is that he can actually do in real life, okay? So, I'm going to give him post control, right? Because as a small forward, you're going to get backed down by other small forwards or whatever else like that. So that's, where that post control is going to go. Plus, it's going to give him those playmaking badges. You know what I'm saying? You could throw the +5 or you could throw the 5 on post fade. But I'm just going to throw it up here. You're not going to get any more badges anyways. Or if you don't want those playmaking badges, right? You can go and get those 3 finishing badges. But to be honest with you, I would rather have the, 6 playmaking badges as opposed to, those finishing badges, right? Plus, this build, if you take him to the park, he's going to get park dunks anyway. So that's going to be pretty cool. Moving on. Yeah, let me go ahead and get those 5 points there. All right. So The badge layout is on the right-hand side, so you got, what is that, 17 plus 28, that's 45 badges. That's not bad, right? Moving on, body type doesn't really matter. Always go defined. Now, for the height, I understand that Jayson Tatum, I think he's like 6'8", 6'9", or something like that. I'm going to go 6'6" for this. Now, I understand that he's going to be a little short at the small forward spot. I get it. But his defense will go up. Yeah, his block rating will go down. That's fine. Whatever. But look at all the pluses, right? He's going to be quicker. He's going to be able to steal the ball better. His ball handling is going to be better. His passing accuracy is going to be better, right? His three-point shot, his midi, his driving layup, all that's going to be better, right? So at 6'6", he's not going to be undersized, right? I mean, well, maybe a little bit, but it's not going to hurt him to the point where he's going to be a liability on the defensive end. Plus, he's going to have Hall of Fame defensive badges. Moving on. I always drop the weight of all of my characters, okay? Or all my builds, right? Yeah, you're going to get killed in the post. Cool, whatever. But the chances of you getting back down in the post, very minuscule, right? You're going to be out on the perimeter. You're going to be doing whatever it is that you're doing out there, right? So, you know, for me to be quicker on the offensive side of the ball, as opposed to maybe getting bullied in the paint maybe once or twice per game, I'll take that, you know, all day, every day. Now, here's the thing. You can max out this build. This build's wingspan, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, Jayson Tatum has some long-ass arms, you know what I'm saying? He's able to lock down the best players in the game. He's really good on defense. And in 2K22, it's not hard to shoot, right? Once this build hits 99 overall, everything will go up +5, I think. +4, +5, or something like that. So, you're looking at a 78, 79 three-point shot with a 94 steal rating and almost an 80 drive and dunk. This guy is going to be special, okay? Now, you know, you can choose to do that. You can go with the lockdown take, right? You get a perimeter lockdown, which that's kind of what Jayson Tatum is. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you the build name that I want to go with. If the build name doesn't matter to you and you just want to have maxed out wingspan, whatever, cool. You can do that, right? Now, I'm going to go with a minimum wingspan because, for one, your shooting's going to be a whole lot better. Your playmaking will get a little bit better. I know that your defense takes a heavy hit, but hear me out. My facilitating finisher that y'all seen me, you know, grind with at the beginning of the year, right? If you can ask anybody that I played this game with on the park, you know, Joey, Josiah, you know, Michael, all of them boys that I used to play this game with, right? They will tell you with a 80 steal, I was stealing the ball from people left and right. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even close. So having an 83 steal rating, you know, he's still going to be able to rip the ball from other players. So, you know, minimum wingspan, that's what I'm going with. Now, for the takeover, all of these takeovers can be used for Jayson Tatum. We've seen him be shifty as hell. We've seen him be able to create his own shots. That's what he's really good at. Spot-up shooting, the dude has a tremendous spot-up jump shot, as well as him being able to lock down the best players in the game. However, since we are at a shorter height, and since we do have a shorter wingspan, the lockdown takeover is the one we're going to go with. And the build name that we have is a two-way mid-range shooter. If that does not sum up Jayson Tatum perfectly, I don't know what else will. I don't know what else will, okay? We're going to test the build. Oh my god. Woo! That drink hits the spot. Moving on. Okay. Like I said, everything on the left goes up +4, +5 whenever you hit 99 overall. So, this build is essentially like my facilitating finisher, but he's not as good of a finisher, obviously, right? And not as good of a playmaker. Your physicals, I think they go up +8 whenever you get the gym rat badge. So 95 speed, 93 acceleration. This guy is going to be tremendously gifted on the athletic side of the ball. Now, for the finishing, obviously, I would go posterizer. You could go unstrippable if you feel like you're going to get stripped at the rim, but really people don't go for that. Fearless finisher is another good badge to have, but we're going to go posterizer. Moving on to the playmaking badges. For me, Quick First Step and Space Creator are two really good badges. You can go unpluggable. Then for your last badge, you can go Stop and Go. You can go Tight Handles if you're dribbling like that. You can go Hyperdrive. But for me, Stop and Go is a pretty good badge, especially when you want to slam on the brakes in transition and pull up for a 3. Moving on to the shooting badges. I always go Set Shooter, Sniper, Deadeye, and Catch and Shoot. Those are it. Yeah, you have Green Machine here, difficult shots, you know, Jayson Tatum, blah, blah, blah. You know, he can, you know, get hot. He can do difficult shots, whatever, cool. But for the sake of how I play the game, and I tell everybody this, you know, whenever they hit me up, they be like, yo, you know, why don't you make the build the way the player makes the, you know, or the player is the build? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be using this build if I like it. So I use badges that, you know, suit my playstyle. Anytime y'all create a build, use badges that are suited to your playstyle. So for example, if you don't take dumbass 3s, don't put on circus 3s, okay? If you don't take difficult shots, don't put on difficult shots. I do not, you know, take difficult shots. I'm more of a spot up guy myself. I will sit in the corner. I will corner sit. It does not matter to me, okay? Moving on to the last and final setup is the defense. This guy, man, listen here. This guy is going to be a wrecking ball on defense. Chase down artist, Hall of Fame. Clamps, Hall of Fame. Oh my lord, he's already going to be, oh my god. Pickpocket, Hall of Fame. Listen, y'all don't know how good Pickpocket is. Like, Pickpocket, literally one of the best defensive badges in the game. Now, for the last one, I mean, you could go Rim Protector, but a lot of times, I mean, Chase Down Artist is going to negate that, so really you won't need Rim Protector. I've seen a lot of people use Menace before. Menace is another good defensive badge to have. But for me, personally, a lot of these you can use, but for me, I like Intimidator because that way, if I ever, you know, can't really close out that fast, maybe I'm in the paint trying to help out, you know, on grabbing those boards, I can get out there, at least put a hand up to contest. It will negate some of that. You can go, you know, Interceptor, but for this one, we'll just put it on Rim Protector because we're rarely going to be at the rim, and the moments we are there, we're going to be able to stop them. So that's going to wrap it up for this Jayson Tatum kind of lookalike build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all did, y'all drop a like, y'all subscribe, make sure your notifications are turned on so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. Probably in our next video, since we're going by team or whatever, you know, since we just went over Jayson Tatum, we're going to go over his very, very gifted teammate, Jaylen Brown, okay? I'm going to try and create a build that resembles Jaylen Brown. It's going to be pretty tough because Jaylen Brown's a pretty good player, but we'll see what happens. But other than that, y'all stay motivated, stay dedicated, always have that Mamba mentality, and I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace out.